Good afternoon, beautiful soul. This is Little Fang. Hello. I am here to be doing a client video reading on the topic of what does my spirit guide want me to know? So, let me prepare the space with some incense. Here we go. So, this is a intuitive freeform reading, which will give us an idea of any messages that your spirit guide might have for you. I will be using the Crow's Magic Tarot, my first tarot deck for some of you viewers who don't know that. Run this through the incense a little bit. All right, so what I do, I shuffle 4 times while inviting your spirit guides. Mentally, I'm repeating your name. May your spirit guides come forth and give us their messages. I invite them all to be here and speak through these cards for you. Usually I don't read the jumpers, but that one felt important. It's an intuitive feeling. I think they wanted us to pull that card there. Wow. All right. Your spirit guides have big messages for you, friend. We have all major arcana cards. These are the big cards, the big life experience cards. So we have the Universe, the Fool, the Sun, and the Hermit. So the Hermit was the first card that came out. I'm actually going to move it over here. Let me show you this card here. So the Hermit is a card of solitude, of learning, finding your own path on your own. Nobody else can teach you the inner secrets of your own self. So consider any blockages you might have been having lately, and you want to go within. You want to sit and meditate. You want to, this is a journey you can only do yourself. And keep that in mind, because sometimes there are things we can ask for help with, and sometimes there are things that we just need to do ourselves, and that is perfectly valid. But let me look at the other cards and see what else is in store here, because this is big. We've also got the Universe, which is the whole of everything, the all-encompassing universe. This is often, I point out that you have the Fool and the Universe. This is the beginning of the cycle of these cards. This is the end of the cycle of these cards. You are, not only are you finding yourself, you are taking those steps, you're taking those chances, and you are learning pretty much everything about yourself during this time. Let me show you this Universe card here. It's beautiful. This is everything So if you take the time to sit and reflect with yourself, take all the time you need, you will find that you are learning everything you can possibly learn about yourself and your situation. Your spirit guides want you to know how important it is to be honest with yourself at this time. The Fool, the first card in that cycle, is the one that steps forward, intrigued by the littlest things. Often he is depicted as taking a step off of a cliff, or almost taking a step off of a cliff, because the brain is just so overwhelmed with everything in the world as he takes off on his adventure for the first time. So it's just going to be overwhelming. You might make mistakes, you might misstep, and that is okay because you are in a process of learning, and sometimes it's just the way it works. We all make mistakes, but the fact that you're willing to step forward and learn about yourself is the best first step you can take. Now, I'll point out this card here, the Sun. The Sun card is brightness, happiness, joy. I have a feeling that through doing this, you are going to discover the things that make you joyful, the things that bring you the most happiness and light. And that this is, I don't see anything wrong here. I don't see anything that's cause for concern. Your spirit guides are giving you guidance without a warning. I think the Fool is probably the closest to a warning we have. Because if you, you make mistakes, you misstep, you get excited and you go forward without a plan. But I think the Hermit is urging you to make that plan, to sit and reflect for a little bit before you go out into that journey. And this is a lot to take in. Let me see, I feel the need to pull some sort of oracle card for you. If I have one over here, actually, I do. Now this deck is new for me. The medicine card is just for today. So this will give an overall message. Take all of these out. And this will give you a message to reflect on based on an animal. Those don't shuffle that well that way. I don't think they want to be. I think they want to be shuffled gently like this. What message do you have, animals? Butterfly. This is a good one. You are changing. Emerge into your new state of being. Honor your transformation, which goes very well with this reading here. How beautiful. I want to point out, if there is a pressing question on your mind in which you needed a yes or no, the answer is definitely yes. This is big yes energy. This is all big yes energy. If you need a sign to make a change and step forward, this is it. This is your sign. Your guides will be there along the way to see you through this. They are closely protecting you. If you look at the pictures on these cards, I'm putting this baby away inside here. All right. If you look at the pictures on these cards, you see all these animals, and they all seem protective. So we have the Hermit here. Sorry about that. We have the Hermit here. See? I believe that's meant to be a crow. But it gives me the feeling that you're being watched, even though they're saying the distance during the self-reflection, you are still being guided. The universe is obviously full of shapes, but the universe is all encompassing, but you're still being guided, you're still being watched. The Fool is you, and I don't see where they might be in here. However, this gives me the impression that it's up to you to make your own mistakes for a time. If you don't stumble a little bit, you don't know, you don't get where you need to go. That's fine. They'll still be there to help you out and see you through. I do get the sense that they care so deeply about you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given this strong of a message. So I hope this answers your question. I hope that this makes sense for you, that you're ready to take these steps. If you have any questions regarding this reading, please send me a message. I will be uploading this for you. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Take care.